In this video, let's look into point cloud downsampling and mesh decimation in the Pixpro software. Point cloud downsampling is a post-processing feature for dense point clouds. Photogrammetric dense point clouds often produce millions of 3D points. This might be unwanted if the point cloud needs to be used in third-party software that could not handle huge amounts of data. In addition to crop, this provides a lot of flexibility before exporting the point cloud. You do not need to have another software for dense point cloud reduction or redo the processing with lesser settings again. Option to downsample your dense point cloud can be found by right-clicking on it in the Layers panel. Another window opens and you are presented with two options: random downsampling to the chosen amount of points, and uniform downsampling by choosing ground sampling distance of your preference. In case you don't like the result and want to try some other settings, always keep Create Layer Copy checked so the original point cloud is preserved. Click Start, and in a few moments we get our much lighter dense point cloud. Mesh decimation is another post-processing feature. As is the case with dense point clouds, photogrammetry meshes can get big as well. Millions of triangles can get too much for third-party software to handle, and for that we have mesh decimation built in. Mesh downsample will preserve the original shape as close as possible. To decimate your mesh, right-click on it in the Layers panel and choose Decimate Mesh. Another window opens where we are presented with current count of vertices and faces, and two options to decimate a mesh to a certain number of faces or by a percentage. Let's do 10%, keep Create Layer Copy checked and press Start. Calculations being made, and after a few moments we have our mesh decimated from 2 million to 200,000 faces. Keep in mind, by downsampling a cloud or by decimating a mesh, you lose overall quality. By using the clipping box and Edit Ends tool prior downsampling, you can make sure that those limited numbers of points or faces are used only for your area of interest and not for the periphery of your initial reconstruction. Useful links about that in the video description.